Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is today's tarot for all signs for Thursday, the 18th of April 2024. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there I give one question readings amongst other things. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too to book in for one of those one question readings. You can book in at any time because I do all the pre-book readings right at the start of the next live show, and then I'll send you the link to the replay so you don't even be able to make it live in order to get one of those one question readings. Alternatively, you can come while I'm live. You can book while I'm live and I'll do it right away for you. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. And I get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. Now, 2 ways in which to win a private reading with me every single month. The first way is by being a subscriber to my channel, clicking like on this video, and then leaving a comment. That'll get you one entry in. Do that as many times as you like throughout the month. That'll get you many entries. Second way is by checking out my pick a card reads. If you purchase the deeper dives to those, that'll get you an entry into the second draw. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We've got coming of age, so we're growing up. Something about growing up. Something about being more mature. Tell us more. Got Brenda Cat in the house with us today as well. Having a wash. Balance. So we're being mature, being balanced. Could be seeking balance in your life today. Not at extremes, not burning the candle at both ends, seeking more balance, perhaps sleeping more or resting more. It could be that. Choose wisely, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. Like I said, it feels like perhaps you've been doing too much, exerting yourself too much, burning the candle at both ends, anything like that. It's time to get back to balance. Be mature about it. Get back to balance. Might require you to say no to an invitation or no to a request for work. Sometimes it can be hard to turn the money down when we keep on getting requests, you know. We can think that money is the most important thing, that, you know, coming from a lack perspective, I need to take my chances while it's there and take the money while it's on offer. And we completely ignore how depleted we feel. And money isn't more important than our well-being. Absolutely not. So we've got the Hanged Man. You might be changing your mind about something, seeing things from a different perspective. What I've noticed in my life as well, especially around money and well-being, is that when I put my well-being first, abundance tends to start flowing better. Because the universe loves us more than it loves money. Of course it does. And so when we get in alignment with that and start treating ourselves that way, instead of prioritizing money, prioritizing ourselves and our well-being, abundance flows. We've got the Magician, manifesting something. Oh dear. Cat is playing with various things in the corner of the room. Excuse me. At time of recording this video, I just had a week off because I was really sick. And you might still hear it in my voice, of course. Okay, what else have we got? We've got the Seven of Pentacles. You could be investing in something. That could be investing in yourself as well. Just feel like a mature day. And then we've got the Devil and the Ten of Wands. Devil is about fears. Ten of Wands is about putting burdens down. So what I was just saying about money. So sometimes we can be that worried about money. And like I said, we get offered something or to do some work. And we're like, I've got to take this because money's more important. And even though I'm worn out, I need to do this. It's like, no, put those burdens down. Don't let fear run you. Let's find out more about this. So the Hanged Man says that we are seeing things from a different perspective. The Ten of Voices, painful endings or the end of the pain, something that you're putting yourself through and you just don't need to. So like I was saying, the universe really loves us. And when we start doing the things that like hurt us because we think that other things are important and we're like, I'm not that important, everyone else is important, or my job's important, or money's important, and these things are more important than me. And when we do that, the universe doesn't agree with us. The universe is like, what's she doing? She's thinking that money's more important than her, no way. She's off track, you know. So sometimes we've got to feel the pain and look at it differently and look at the pain and go, oh, that's a sign that I'm out of alignment. I'll actually get more flow, abundance, love, all the things that I'm wanting by pursuing this, I'll actually get more of it. If I end the pain, because that'll be a sign that I'm getting back into alignment again, you know? So it can be, it can seem counterintuitive if we've had our priorities wrong. Changes is behind that. So there's a change required. Choose wisely. The Magician, you're manifesting something. What are you manifesting? And think of it this way. The Magician manifests with all the resources they've got. What resources have we got? We've got our hearts, we've got our minds, we've got our time, we've got our money, we've got our energy, we've got our focus. Same as mind. So if you're worried, or if you're prioritizing money or something else above your own well-being, what are you telling the universe? If that's what you're investing, what are you telling the universe? That could be a way to look at things. So what are you manifesting? Whatever you're focused on, whatever you're putting your energy into, even if it's coming from fear, you're manifesting more of that. So the Emperor and the Ten of Inspiration, again, a message of the Emperor is saying take charge of it. Ten of Inspiration is like put those burdens down. You're carrying some burdens here, and you're manifesting more of those burdens by focusing on the burdens than focusing on the fear. So it's a really good day to take a step back and ask yourself, what am I manifesting more on here? What am I investing my energy into? And how am I best to change that so that I'm not manifesting more of the stuff that I don't want? No one wants to be worried or fearful, or no one wants to be prioritizing money. Let's call a spade a spade. So slow but steady is behind that. This could be a slow realization, one that you've had before as well, and you've had to reset yourself. So Seven of Pentacles, what are you investing in? Things that inspire you. Nine of Inspiration is the I'm healing myself and moving on from here, moving forward from here, the onwards and upwards. It's moving away from the past and the scary things and the pain in the past and being inspired, Page of Inspiration, being inspired for something new. Or Three of Materials and the Three of Voices. Putting your head together with other people about what's breaking your heart. So talking about your fears, talking about the things that are going wrong, sharing with your friends about, I'm not saying like we shouldn't share with our friends or family, people that love us, about the negative things in our lives. Absolutely do that, because it really does help for us to express the things that are going on. But once we've done that, we need to take a step back and go, okay, do I want to be investing in this area? Because this is saying, like, talking about what's breaking your heart beyond just expressing it once to somebody is actually investing in that and bringing more of it in. You could be doing this instead, onwards and upwards, moving forward from there. It's like, do I want more of this? No, actually, I want to be inspired and I want to be moving on from here. So let's get focused on that. That's a cat. She's very playful right now, and it's kind of disruptive. Okay. So what is behind that, please? So there's misplaced energy that we need to notice today, because it's manifesting more of what you don't want. New beginnings is behind that. It's time for a fresh start and get on that onwards and upwards and get inspired about something new. So this is about, you might see life as fighting fires, you know, survival. There's this going on and then there's that going on, and I've got to sort that out and I've got to sort that out. A reactivity to the bad things in life. Sometimes we've got to go, life is so much more than this. I'm going to get focused on something that really inspires me and head in that direction, and just forget all the fires that are going on around me. You know, it's breaking away from the feeling like life is about spinning the plates and keeping all those plates spinning. unless they crash on the floor. And it's like, hang on a minute, what if I don't have to spin these plates? What if it's much better for me to have a vision and go toward that? That's what this reading is saying. So the Devil and the Ten of Wands, don't be run by fears, put those burdens down, don't be spinning those plates. The Chariot, you're going to be pulled in two directions. So a part of you is going to be saying, I need to spin those plates, I need to spin those plates, I need to spin those plates. As I said, at time of recording this, I've just been off sick for a week. You'll still hear it in my voice, but I feel so much better now. And it was a reset that I needed. I was so sick I couldn't leave the house for a whole week. I didn't even see another human being. It was weird, but it was good because it was like an enforced retreat for me. And with that, I got a lot of clarity. I'm going to be focused on trauma release now in my work. And it's almost like I needed that gift of, like, I'm so sick I can't do anything else, that reset, to give me the clarity of the inspiration forward, right? And to get solely focused on that, because up until now, what I've been doing in the business has slowly been not working more and more. It'd been working less and less for me. And so all the signs were there that I needed this reset and that I needed to get inspired about something new. But instead, I was trying to keep on making it working in the way that it had been working, instead of looking for what my next creative move was. And this is the same kind of an energy here. Is there was a big part of me pulled backwards going, no, but I need to keep this going. I need to keep what I've been doing going because it's not working now. So I need to do even more of what's not working to, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense now. I say it now. Do even more of what's not working? That makes no sense, Claire. But there's that feeling here. So don't keep on doing more of what's not working. Allow yourself to be inspired for something new instead. Self-love and creativity. And creativity comes from space too. It does. So getting into our creative, inspired self, we need a break in order to be able to do that. We need time of just being. And if that requires you being sick, like it needed, then so be it. Like I needed. And so be it. But I tell you what, perhaps I need to be scheduling in a break, especially now I'm on menopausal, because I used to get the break once a month. I used to give myself a break once a month. I don't anymore, and perhaps I need to get creative, to get inspired, to do nothing so that I can get creative, inspired. Okay, perhaps you need to do that too. What about our love lives today? What is going on or not going on in our love lives today? What about love? Love and romance. What about that? Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So it might not be the ideal time for flowy. It might not be flowing at the moment. Love life. Focus on the positive about your love life. So I think we're talking more. Get inspired, perhaps about your work, or perhaps about just what inspires you in life. Direction forward. Next phase of life, rather than romance. Even if you want your next phase of life to include the romance of a lifetime. We've got respect and rejection. There's a need here to notice when someone isn't for us. Notice when something isn't flowing, when the universe is kind of saying, no, this isn't your one. And to respect that. Respect a rejection, even if it's not a rejection, direct rejection from somebody, because people like to keep their options open, just in case, plan B. You know, and no one wants to be a plan B, right? So sometimes it's not the other person that's rejecting us. Sometimes it's the universe going, this isn't flowing. And we need to, you know, get in the flow and realize what isn't in the flow. If things aren't flowing at the moment, that's fine. It's just that there's a priority, another priority in your life. There's something else that comes first. So drought, you might be experiencing a drought in your love life at the moment, but Wild Abandon says, let it go. Let it go, that overemphasis on love life. Just let it go. If there's a drought at the moment, it means that it's not time to rain. And we can trust that the romantic times will come back. Got a fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. blonde, grey or white hair. Could have something to do with you climbing towards success. So that could be a boss, could be someone that gives you an opportunity, could be a customer. Follow that lead though. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So yeah, there's definitely something that you can be manifesting here that's got something to do with your next step, your next phase. We've got a dark woman, an archway, new opportunities, possibilities, paths opening up. So women with dark or blonde hair having something to do with your progression forward here now, getting creative and not fighting the fires anymore or spinning those plates anymore, and perhaps doing something new. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull crystals out of my bag and cards out of my decks for specific questions that you've got, you can do one of two things. You can either book in for a one-question reading on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. Or if you've got many questions or you want something in depth, then book yourself in for a full reading, private reading, on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about fantasy. It's getting in our imagination, dreaming a better future for ourselves. It's definitely, this reading is saying get forward focused now. Get inspired, get forward focused, dream a new dream and move toward that. So think of a yes or no answer question now and pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's a ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. I do one of these today's tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, where I'm focusing now more on trauma release than anything else. And I also make 3 Love Pack card reads a week as well. In fact, one of those might turn to a trauma release kind of a thing, a healing kind of a video. We'll see how I get inspired. But you can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.